Hi guys, good evening, and welcome back once again to the EdWord. I'm your host, Eddie, and in tonight's video, I'll be discussing what I thought of the latest and very good episode of Star Trek Picard, which dropped a few days ago, this past Thursday on Paramount Plus. I finally had a chance to watch it earlier tonight. I've had a very busy, very full, long weekend, but I finally had a chance to watch it, really enjoyed it. I'm about to give you my spoiler-filled review. So if you're not caught up on Picard Season 2 by this episode, the most recent one, or perhaps the first two episodes, you may not want to keep watching or listening, as I will be discussing spoilers. That being said, you have been warned. Let's dive right back into it. First and foremost, wait, is this the second or third? Yeah, wait, it's the third, right? Yeah. Whichever one it is, it's recent. Okay, let's dive right back into it. You know, I'm able to handle the time travel plot in any kind of film or franchise fairly well. It does raise a certain level of anxiety within me for some reason. I guess it's just the uncertainty of it all, even when it's in a fictional setting like a film or a television show or a book or any kind of unreal situation. But there are a few exceptions where I don't feel as rattled by the concept of time travel. The third Men in Black film, Avengers Endgame, the first Back to the Future. The other two, yeah, they were pretty easy to deal with as well. But the first one being probably the best of those three, and, you know, tons of other movies as well, too. But I will say this. I was able to handle or process this episode quite well. In fact, it was kind of reminiscent of Star Trek The Voyage Home, which I enjoyed, but it wasn't my favorite Star Trek movie. One of my personal favorites is the one that came before that, The Search for Spock. But we're getting off point here. So despite the whole time travel concept thing, even if I wasn't a big fan of it, which I'm kind of not, I don't really have a choice because this is the direction the show is going in. So I just got to keep watching and hoping that everything will work out. But yeah, I liked it, though. I really liked it a lot. I'd have to say, though, I think my favorite part is towards the end there, where after Agnes is disconnected from the Borg Queen to reboot her back up, basically. I remember from that episode way back in the day of Next Generation when they're trying to get Picard back from not being Locutus anymore, where they realize when you're plugged into the Borg, that's a two-way street there. So it's like they learned stuff about you, you learned stuff about them. And I loved that Agnes was able to ascertain and get the location and the coordinates of the Watcher. And I've got a pretty good idea of who the Watcher is. I won't say in case I'm right. I don't want to spoil anything for anybody, but I'm pretty confident and positive in knowing who the Watcher is, but we'll see what happens. So I loved how she pulled a quick one on the Borg Queen, which even threw off the Borg Queen and begrudgingly earned Agnes her respect because she said, "You did something very dangerous," which was impress me. So that's pretty high praise coming from a Borg, especially the Borg Queen, like the highest of all the Borg. So that scene put a smile on my face. I loved how Agnes was able to have her badass moment, and she was able to basically use what the Borg was trying to do with her against her and assimilate knowledge and information. I also liked the little mini adventures that Rafi and Seven and Riosol had while they were traveling amongst modern day Earth. I did like seeing Elnor go, although I don't want to write him off as dead yet, because if they change the past, does that mean he'll be saved in the present, or will, at the snap of his fingers, will Q, in a moment of sympathy for Picard, if they succeed, will Q bring him back to life like that at the snap of a finger? And Eleanor is standing there just fine as if nothing happened. Or is he dead for real? I don't know. I don't want to write him off as dead yet, because that was pretty sad and unexpected and a pretty early in the season to kill off such a big character. But it's still pretty early on, so we'll see if he's truly dead or not. But, oh, I just felt so bad for Rafi. Like, he had become her surrogate son, and I think it was because, if I recall correctly from season 1, we saw a scene where she briefly checked in with her real-life son and his wife and or girlfriend, and they were about to have a kid of their own, and Rafi was clearly estranged from her son, so she had grown quite close with Elnor, and I hated how much it hurt her losing him, and how she lashed out at Picard and kind of everybody else as well. It was understandable, but, you know, it's just very hard to watch, so hopefully she feels better as they go about their business trying to locate the Watcher in Los Angeles. So good episode. Really loved that scene where Agnes kind of sticks it to the Borg Queen. And I liked it, so I'm excited to see what happens next. And I think now that they've gotten back to the past, hopefully the whole time travel thing will ease my anxiety. So we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching, guys, and thank you for bearing with me. I'm sorry this video is a few days late, but I did watch it and I enjoyed it, and I hope you guys did too. So thanks for watching. Have an awesome rest of your night, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more Star Trek filled videos like this one, with new episodes of Picard dropping every Thursday on Paramount Plus. Have a good one, everybody. Thanks for watching, and of course, until next time, live long and prosper.